If doctors and experts say that diet doesn't play a role in UC, then why are so many people improving on their health from following a carnivore elimination diet? Is it because they're scared to prescribe this one diet that's actually curing incurable diseases? Like you've got autoimmune diseases like Crohn's and colitis. You've got metabolic diseases like type 2 diabetes. Then you've also got mental health and neurological conditions like it's depression, anxiety, both disappearing. Then you've got things like ADHD and chronic fatigue syndrome disappearing. Then you've got people with lifelong skin conditions like eczema, psoriasis disappearing. So why are they telling people that nutrition plays no role in healing when the facts are there that it's not true? I'll just take you back to 12 years ago when I first got diagnosed. There was sat in their office, they were talking about how the condition affects you. So they'll basically tell you that your immune system is attacking itself and that's what's causing the inflammation. The best solution there is out there is to go on medication. Now there is this certain type of medication they start you on first, and we monitor your symptoms and see how that medication does. If it gets rid of your symptoms, hey presto, you stay on that medication. If not, there's always something else. And if not, again, there's always something else. Oh, and if that one doesn't work, don't worry. There's even more medications, so don't worry. But that stuff there we'll get to later on. I'm like, okay, so that's the way to manage my symptoms. Can I do it naturally? So I was like, so I'm wondering, can you heal this naturally through nutrition or diet or lifestyle changes? They looked me in the fucking eye, like straight in my eyeballs, and was like, no. Diet plays no role in UC. So instantly you think, okay, well this person in front of me is supposed to be the expert. This person in front of me is supposed to be able to give me all the knowledge I need so I can get into remission. So that vital bit of information that left me for years struggling, having multiple, I mean like there were many flare-ups. I had to go back on steroids. I had to keep going on different medications because for some reason I never stayed in remission. I'm one of these people that seem to just repeatedly flare. No matter what medication they give me, I've tried different biologicals, which is where you inject yourself. I tried all different tablets, and it wasn't long between each one, and then I ended up another flare, and another flare, and I was on the medication and having a flare. So don't you think they should have looked deeper, and don't you think they should have thought to themselves, maybe the medication isn't actually healing him, all it's doing is kind of masking the symptoms. I wonder if there's a solution out there that we can do, or tests we can take, because all they've ever done is give me colonoscopies. Now, all a colonoscopy is where they shove a camera up your ass and they check to see how inflamed you are. What about leaky gut? What about SIBO? What about other inflammation that's going on in your system that they just don't even check? But what they've done is just give it a medication because all they take is that small little bit of a marker that's inside your blood or your stool. Is there any wonder why people don't heal from this incurable disease? You get poor advice, the doctor's neglect is unreal. Then they give you false nutritional advice. Then there's contradictory information out there. So you look at one thing and think, okay, well, this might be it. You look at something else, nope, this might be it. So everything seems to contradict each other. There was a time that I was vegetarian, and at the time, I looked a little bit into it and I thought, okay, it's supposed to help with inflammation, not realizing that it meant inflammation in maybe other things, but not UC, because hell, after 8 months on that, I was in hospital for 5 days having steroids up my ass. Basically them, well, giving me colonoscopies while there, and it was just horrendous. But all of this could have been avoided if they learn more about their profession. They might learn how to, prescribe medication from a textbook saying this is how you get rid of it. But none of them actually gone deep diving into how to heal people at the root cause. And that's why I have created a course called the 90-Day Regenerative UC Healing Protocol. It goes into the root cause healing. It goes into all things that might be underlying, not just UC. Because there's many things that actually a UC sufferer has that's underlying that no doctor ever tests. So in the top link in the description, the 90-Day Regenerative UC Healing Protocol will help you get out of the flare, into remission as quickly as possible. So you're not suffering and shitting your pants. And the reason why I use the carnivore elimination diet, anti-inflammatory, nutrient-dense food that there is out there. If you think about it, you only ever need to eat an animal. If you ate it nose to tail, you would get every vitamin that you need. So why on earth would you want to fill yourself full of shit that irritates, that produces toxins, that will end up fucking up your gut lining, making you have overgrowth of bad bacteria. Just cut it all out. Who do you think's best for this? Do you think it's people who are healthy? Do you think people are ill? I personally think every single last person should be eating some sort of carnivore way.